but not too bad. I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week. We chat about what's going on in the world of weather. Hopefully get your day started off on the right note. I'm happy to say that at least at the moment, there's no threat for any kind of nasty weather in the forecast today. A few showers, sure. There's a live look outside on our tower cam network, but not really expecting anything to get too bad. Just have the umbrella handy, right? That's our tourist district camera. I showed this a moment ago on WESH 2 and CW18, showing kind of the droplets of rain that had just moved through. Not bad at all. Temperature-wise, we are in the 60s area-wide, 67 in the city. It's 62 degrees in Ocala, 64 in the villages. But of course, the tool that we need to use is our first warning live Doppler radar. Let's take a look and see what's doing. First off, you can see through the metro, we're actually not doing too badly at all. We'll zoom in here and you can see through Orange County, a few showers having moved through a little bit ago, kind of coming in a little further here toward Lake County and Sumter County. Those showers continuing to march on inland. We come over here toward the shoreline. That's where the majority of the rains are falling. Yeah, there are showers. There are going to continue to be showers as they march on in. And there are even some pockets of heavier rainfall around the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, the Kennedy Space Center, very heavy rains. But this is even moving into places like Rockledge. There's the 520 Merritt Island, Edgewood High School, getting over to Cocoa, watching these downpours coming in. Again, nothing strong, nothing severe, just looking at our velocity. Yeah, there's nothing, no problems whatsoever. Further to the south, kind of the same status quo idea. So for today, let's talk about that forecast. The 12-hour forecast starts off with the clouds, then there's the opportunity for showers, and then those shower chances will just kind of continue. 20% chance of rain this morning, and basically 20% coverage of us seeing the rains right now. That will grow as the day progresses up to about a 40% coverage of rain. Yeah, not too bad. Nikki, good morning. Diana, good morning to you. Jan, how are ya? Carolyn says, good morning. Had a couple of showers this morning in the Four Corners. Yes, you did. And that's the overall idea. These little showers kind of march through. The majority of the rains today are going to be along our East Coast communities. 50% coverage of rain along the shoreline, but the further west you go, the lower that rain opportunity is, so that's not too bad. Becca says, oh, 80s, no, I want cooler weather. You're in luck. We are finally getting that forecast into clarity, and things are going to be trending a little cooler for us. That's the good news. So are you ready? You ready to start talking about what's going on in the forecast? Let's get details. First off, for today, it's a nice, mild day. Denise over at Mount Dora, good morning to you. Dana, happy hump day to you. Winds shift to more of a southeasterly direction, so tomorrow we're going to start to warm up just a little bit. Then looking ahead to your day, Friday, the warming continues, but start watching around Louisiana and Texas. That is our next weather maker right there. That is a cold front that is going to be marching in our direction. And while it may not be something that you're going to notice Sunday, by Monday and Tuesday, there are going to be sufficient changes. So yeah, we're going to finally be watching some cooler air moving back in to Central Florida. Yes, finally. Some cooler air moving back into Central Florida. Janice says, ready for a cool down. Yeah, so we are talking about a cool down with an opportunity for temperatures to drop from Friday afternoon to Tuesday afternoon, 14 degrees. Yeah, from the mid 80s to the lower 70s, we've got you covered with some great weather. So what does it actually look like? Well, let's just look at Friday's high temperatures, and we'll just start here, okay? Friday's high temperatures look like this: 85 in Orlando, 79 in New Smyrna Beach, 80 degrees in Melbourne, about 84 degrees in the villages. So that's not bad. Let's look at Tuesday's high temperatures, okay? This is where we show the real difference. 71 our high temperature in Orlando Tuesday afternoon, 73 in Bithlo, 71 degrees in Daytona Beach, 68 in Palm Coast. Yeah, good stuff. Now that said, you ready for the not good stuff part? While these temperatures are going to be cool, it's going to be cloudy and stormy, and that is not the best part. So let's put this together, okay, shall we? Give me 2 seconds to find this. Okay. All right, so here's a look at the overall forecast picture. Hold on. I guess this is the only one. It doesn't have the date on there. We must have removed the date. All right, so this is a look at next week. We're starting with Monday. Okay, watch how Monday into Tuesday, there's kind of a storm system marching into our area. The exact spots of this storm system are yet to be tweaked, but you can very clearly see temperatures are not going to be climbing much. That is Tuesday, December 21st. You can see the rains over top of us. That storm system in the northern Gulf of Mexico. Does it come a little further south? Does it go a little further to the north? Yeah, that kind of an idea, but you can very clearly see that is going to be a storm system moving through. And then afterward, it looks like behind that front by Wednesday, we could even be talking about cooler temperatures. So here's Wednesday's kind of unofficial, actually, I can't even do that yet because today's Wednesday. Yeah, but anyway, at any rate, the idea is temperatures are going to be shifting around just a little bit, which is, good news for sure. We could use that sort of thing, especially considering winter starts December 21st, which of course, we were just looking at December 21st, Tuesday. So cooler temperatures and kind of a cloudy, wet, icky kind of setup. That's what we're looking at there. David says, love Florida weather. Not too hot, not too cold. It's just beautiful. It absolutely is, my friend. Yeah, Cindy, rainy and cold next week. Ick. I know. Dana, when I asked my Google Dot what the weather was today, she told me there's a typhoon warning. Any clue what she's talking about? Yeah, obviously that's not for us here in Florida. There is a typhoon. Where is it? Typhoon Rai. Rai? Typhoon Rai. I know that there is a typhoon. I just don't know where. I don't know. Let's see here. The Philippines. I Googled it. Yeah, the Philippines. All right, so there's your answer right there. There you go. Typhoon Odette. Kenneth, there you go. So anyway, that's what we've got. Hey, speaking of what we've got, I do want to talk a little bit about, and I hate to say this, but another threat for severe weather well north of us. Omaha, Des Moines, Ames, Iowa, up through the Twin Cities, and even into parts of Wisconsin, there is a threat, a significant threat for severe weather. Now, we talked a lot about this after Friday night into Saturday's tornado outbreak in Kentucky and various parts of the country. This is forecast, okay? And when you talk about severe threats on a scale of 1 to 5, today's severe threat is a 4. Friends and family that live in this area very much need to be prepared for a severe weather outbreak. That 4, what is the definition of a 4? We know that it means widespread severe storms, but let's dive deeper. What does that mean? That means widespread, strong to severe thunderstorms, the potential for strong tornadoes and widespread wind damage, and yes, also destructive hail of 2 inches or greater. Now, I don't think that hail is going to be as much of a concern here. I do think, though, that we're talking about straight line winds and tornadoes. So let's use our tornado scale, okay, based on the data that we're seeing. And this has actually just been elevated, I believe, because I tweeted this image earlier. Let me just go through my Twitter timeline here. This has. So the threat of tornadoes has gone from a 6-7 to now an 8-9. I mean, we're now pushing to the top of the charts here. Basically, the idea behind this is to categorize and try and find the easiest way possible to show threats for severe weather. So from Omaha, so northern portions of Iowa, into Minnesota, into Wisconsin, an 8-9 out of 10 threat for tornadoes today. That is up higher. What about damaging winds? It doesn't get higher than this. 10 out of 10. So out of everything that we're looking at here today, this area here, highlighted, has the absolute highest threat for severe weather on the damaging wind scale and nearly the highest threat on the tornado scale. Okay, this is going to be an area, and what's so interesting too, what's so interesting about this is that this is also an area that saw a bunch of snow recently. So, you know, it's one of those cases of, if you've got friends or family that live there, we just have got to make sure that they are prepared. We've got to make sure that they are prepared. Tag them in this post, call them, text them. I don't care how you let them know. I don't care what data source they use to get their weather information. Today is going to be a day where they need to be weather aware. And we always like to say have two sources. So if you've got friends or family that live in Iowa, near Des Moines, for example, my sister station, KCCI, is an absolutely wonderful resource. KCCI is News 8 there. They're going to be tracking this all day long. I've been watching their social media updates. You know, this is one of those cases of potentially life and death once again. So the apps are good. But what if it's, you know, what if you're laying down for a nap or something to that effect? Then you need another way to be warned. And of course, when we talk about that, it's the NOAA weather radio. And what I tell everybody is this: set the NOAA weather radio to tornado warnings only and to your city, to your county. Using SAME or specific area messaging encoding technology, you can set it. That way, you know, the phone will let you know if it's going to get nasty. But the weather radio is what will wake you up in the middle of the night. Okay, so this is not our area. We do not have a severe threat today. But I do have great concern for our friends and family up to the north. Again, level 4 out of 5, widespread strong to severe storms. That does include strong tornadoes and widespread wind damage. Okay, just want to make sure everybody's on the same page there. Okay, two sources do not include your joints or butt. Yeah, exactly right, Chris. Yeah. When am I going to have my dad on Coffee Talk? Yeah, as soon as he's ready. As soon as he's ready. I can't force the guy. That's all. That's all. All right. Any other questions? Meanwhile, back here at home, let's talk about that 7-day forecast here. Take a look. Temperatures going up tomorrow and Friday. This weekend we get a couple of showers, but notice Monday and Tuesday, just like we said, stormy conditions. Okay, stormy conditions and cooler temperatures. Yeah, where am I that there's so much chatter? I'm in the newscast. I'm in the studio, yeah. So we're gonna talk a lot more about this weekend's forecast and the forecast for early next week when I see you this afternoon for the Coffee Talk pick-me-up. Afternoon pick-me-up. I don't know exactly what we're going to call it. Got to think of something. But in the meantime, just a reminder, I would love to invite you to sign up for our Coffee Talk drive-through. This is an opportunity every Friday during the quieter months. We get together, and on Fridays, we try to chat about what's going on in the world of you and me. Get a chance to meet you. wesh.com/coffee talk. Give you an opportunity to chat. I can interview you, you can interview me, and we just get a chance to meet. All right? All right, I'm thinking around 3:30 I'll do the afternoon pick-me-up. It's a new thing I'm trying. 3:30-ish? I don't know. We'll see how it works. Tell me what you think as well. I'd love to hear it. All right? All right, be the sunshine in someone else's day. I'm going to go do TV here in the next couple of minutes, and I will see you this afternoon for the afternoon pick-me-up. Does 3:30 work? We'll figure it out. Be the sunshine.